Having reviewed a good number of Kiwi Ears headphones, I've come to expect a certain level of quality from them, so the Kiwi Ears Division definitely caught my attention. Now that it's been out for months, I figured it was the perfect time to dive. They're positioning it as a studio monitor, but after spending a solid week with them plugged into everything I own, I'm convinced there's something much more interesting. Right out of the box, the Kiwi Ears Division has a very familiar, no-frills look, reminiscent of classic studio headphones. The build is mostly plastic, but the ear cups are aluminum, which adds a nice touch of class for a budget headphone. They feel incredibly lightweight, which is a huge plus for comfort. I wore these for hours on end without any fatigue or discomfort. The clamping force is gentle, but secure enough that they don't slide around. The ear pads are soft, though not very deep, so if you have larger ears, they might touch the inside driver grille. One of my main concerns is the plastic folding hinge. While it's great for portability, designs like this have failed on me in the past, so they need to be handled with some care. The headphones fold up nicely, making them easy to toss in a bag. You get two cables in the box, a long coiled one perfect for a desk setup, and another with an inline microphone for taking calls on the go. I found the coiled cable to be practical, but the cable quality itself isn't anything special. It's a bit stiff and feels like a weak point. You don't need any special equipment to power the Kiwi Ears Division. I plugged them straight into my PC. The single entry 3.5mm cable plugs into the left ear cup, keeping things simple. Having that second cable with a microphone is a great touch for a $50 package, turning them into a decent headset for calls when you need it. This is where things get interesting. Kiwi Ears markets these as balanced studio monitors, but from my perspective, they are anything but neutral. The Kiwi Ears Division has a very generous, powerful bass response that defines its sound. The sub bass gives you a satisfying rumble that makes genres like hip-hop and electronic music incredibly fun and addictive. Tracks with heavy 808s have a ton of power and impact. The mid bass is punchy without bleeding too much into the mid-range, keeping things from sounding muddy. The mids, however, are a bit of a mixed bag. While vocals and instruments come through with decent clarity, they can sometimes sound a little veiled or muffled, especially on acoustic tracks. The headphones struggle with micro details in folk or guitar-heavy music, where notes can feel a bit thick and lack the crispness I've heard in other Kiwi Ears products. The treble is safe and non-fatiguing. It doesn't take any risks, rolling off before can ever sound harsh or sibilant. This means you can listen for hours without your ears getting tired, but it also means you miss out on some of that top-end sparkle and air. For a closed-back headphone at this price, the soundstage isn't massive, but it offers nice layering and separation that makes the experience feel complete. One of the best things about the Kiwi Ears Division is how well it responds to EQ. With a few tweaks, pulling down the sub bass a bit and boosting the upper mids, you can really make these headphones sing and bring out a lot more clarity. At just under $50, the value here is hard to argue with. There's a real shortage of good, affordable closed-back headphones for audio enthusiasts. Compared to something like the Sony MDR7506, which is a studio staple, the Division is about half the price and, in my opinion, sounds more enjoyable for casual listening, even if the Sony has a more durable build. They offer a durable build, great comfort, and a sound signature that is just plain fun, especially for modern music. While they might not be the accurate studio monitors they claim to be, they excel as an everyday headphone for anyone who loves a powerful low end.